Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be looking at the cars that are being searched for, which are related to the John George case. Also, Nicola is pictured next to Jonny Smyth's car, and Dan McMeekin says that she knows everything.
Gifts. Right, I'm going to show you the cars that will be looked for. So, just in case anyone's in here, and you want to make a newspaper article tomorrow, this is really handy information. This is a copy, because we don't have a picture of the real car. This is a copy of the blue Mazda, same colour that Mike O'Malley had, and I have this off good authority. And it's got Czechoslovakian or Czech Republic plates. Okay, so that's what they need to look for. This is a blue Mazda, same colour as this, over in Alicante, and it has Czech plates. So it would be easy to find because it's got Czech plates. They may have replaced the plates, obviously, but this car is vital evidence. And this was the one brought over from Czechoslovakia, the Czech Republic, by the Czech Republic, I should say, by Michael O'Malley. And they need to find this car. Popular number 14. Thank you guys for the team bracelets. I think he drove out of Spain back to Czechoslovakia. Nah, it's still in Spain, definitely, this car. We know some other information that means that he didn't leave the area in this car, Michael O'Malley. However, he is out now.
So this first car that we have been shown is the blue Mazda, and this car has been mentioned a lot throughout the case. I'm sure Madison has mentioned this car, along with Dan McMeekin, and even Jonny Smyth's mum has mentioned it as well. This car apparently belongs to Michael O'Malley, and it makes you think that it could be the vehicle that John was in after being stabbed at the apartment, or the attack could have even happened in the car. The information we have at the moment tells us that John George and Michael were in the same car together when a police stop apparently happened, and that Jonny was in his black BMW. But none of this has been confirmed yet. So let's move on to Jonny's car.
Popular 14, thank you. This is Jonny's car. So this is the other car they need to look for. This is the exact car. This is Jonny's car here, parked on the street in Spain. And I have provided these pictures to the family as well, just in case. And this is the front of Jonny's car. It's got Northern Ireland number plates. Would you say Northern Ireland number plates, or would you just say UK number plates? Do you know what I mean? I don't mean to cause offence, but sometimes I'm a bit of a dum-dum. You would just say Northern Ireland number plates. You would just say UK. Northern Ireland, you're all like mixy anyway, so. They are UK. He took the car from Northern Ireland with him. We don't know if it's a car that crashed. We don't think so. You say Northern Ireland plates. Oh, Holly, thank you so much. Who just said that? A Z number plate specific to Belfast number plates. Okay, perfect. So you'd just say Northern Ireland plates. Okay. Yeah, honestly, Elevated, they could have sprayed cards by now. They've had time to spray them, they've had time to break them up, they've had time to burn them out.
So this next car is a black BMW, and this belongs to Jonny Smyth. The picture of the blue Mazda that we have just been shown wasn't the exact car that Michael owns, but this picture of the BMW is the exact car that the police are looking for. Haley is right, because it has been over a month and a half since John was murdered, so they have all had time to get rid of these cars, or at least modify and clean them, so there is no fingerprints or traces. But Haley said she knows that Michael's car is still in Spain, and yeah, she could be right. It could definitely still be in Spain, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't destroyed in Spain, and after taking so long to try and find these cars, there is a good chance that they are gone.
And this is why I think it's quite strange that you've waited this long to look for the cars. Kirsty, I think Michael O'Malley, I think he's an odd one, but I think it's odd they've even let him out on bail. I honestly think it's quite odd when you've got someone who is so extremely a flight risk. Popular fighting, thank you guys. Someone who is an extreme flight risk, who we know I don't know if I can say that. I don't think I can. I don't think I can say that. No. Who we know is likely to leave the area.
So Haley talks about Michael being released on bail when there is a good chance that he could try and leave the country. Also, Haley is about to say something, then stops and says that she can't say that. So what does she know that she can't tell anyone? Also, this is why I have been following Haley's live streams about the John George case. She seems to be in good contact with the family, and John's family keep posting about her, saying how grateful they are for her help. And she was even listening to everything that was happening in court. So the information that she is getting is mostly coming from the family, and she has even spoke to the people who are directly involved in the case, like Madison, Dan, and even Jonny and Madison's parents. The only thing she can't confirm is what the police are doing in this investigation, because they aren't making it public and wouldn't share this information. But I wonder what Haley is on about. When she says that she can't mention certain information, I'm thinking it is something to do with Michael Maley.
Do you know what I mean? And if you remember correctly, if you remember right at the beginning of this case, I'm sure most of you do if you followed it, Dawn kept saying to the family in messages, look for Michael Maley's blue Mazda. Look for the blue Mazda. Because she was trying to get them away from looking from Johnny's car. And it's just that at least would push me to thinking, right, we need to look for Johnny's car. They can check the... I would as well, Josh, but I'm just saying, they don't know that because they haven't searched the car. The car could have the soil and the tyres that point to the Lemon Grove. It could have blood evidence. If he's been stabbed in the vehicle, which I imagine he has, or back at the apartment, he is going to be bleeding in that car. There could be blood in the boot. There could be fingerprints of anyone else who was in the car that day. There could be so much of evidence value in that car that it seems mad that you're not looking.
This is a good point that Haley makes, because at the start, there was a lot of talk about the blue Mazda, and this could have been a distraction to take their minds off searching for Johnny's car. What we know is that they are searching for both of these cars, and I'm sure they wouldn't be searching for Johnny's car if he wasn't a suspect. Haley talks about finding evidence from these cars, but the fact that they have had so much time to sort this out and get rid of evidence or destroy the cars, it makes me think that they probably won't find these cars, and if they do, there might not be any evidence left in them. The last thing we are going to look at is where Haley talks about Nicola's involvement in the John George case and how she knew what had happened. But there is also a picture of her with Johnny Smyth's car in the background. If you don't know who Nicola is, I have done a video about her and how she links to this case. So if you're a bit confused, go and check that out.
She just loved them. Do you know, one of the things I asked, obviously in my limited conversations with Dan McMeekin was, what does Nicola know? And he said a lot. He wouldn't really go into a lot of detail, but obviously he's trying to protect himself at the same time. I get that. She definitely, after the fact, knew exactly what happened. I do believe she was taken out to the air at one point and may have viewed John George's body. I do believe she was maybe supposed to go out there and maybe they were looking for bullet case. I don't know what they went out there for, but I think when we find out the whole case, we will find out that the pictures that she took quite close to the area where John George's body was found was something to do with her and Madison, two girls being sent out there, which the shopping trip happened the same day, which I believe they thought it would be less suspicious if two girls were just out, maybe even took one of the dogs so they looked like a dog walk or something. But I definitely think she is a smarmy MF motherfucker, and I do believe a lot of pictures she took which showed the route, I think pictures like this with the car, she's always baiting. And one of the reasons I don't talk about her a lot is because she was really, really keen on social media fame off the back of this case, and I don't want to give someone like this a massive kind of platform because I think that's what she wants.
So Haley says that from her conversations with Dan McMeekin, he has said that Nicola is involved, and Haley thinks that her and Madison may have gone to the location of John George's body. I'm assuming this isn't confirmed because nothing has been said about this by Spanish police. But she could have got this information from the family. Another interesting point is that Nicola is pictured with Jonny Smyth's car in the background, and it's very suspicious. I'm not sure if this is an old photo or a recent one after John George was murdered, but she apparently has a connection to Jonny Smyth through Madison, so if they are all involved in this case, then they should be punished. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will update you as we find out more.